can roll the camera.
Okay, it's now on.
And now I know that you want to know now what this exercise is for, okay?
Yes.
Now this exercise now I'm going to use called bend over barbell rows. Barbell means because it's a bar, okay?
Yes.
Just a bit of education as well. This is a bar, this is a barbell. And you can also do the kettlebell row with a dumbbell.
Yes.
Okay, just to, so you know, and the dumbbell. This is a dumbbell. Okay.
Yes.
Now, you have to be very, very careful when you're doing a barbell bend over rows. We say bend over because you need to bend. It's almost like my hand like that. Okay, so the back straight, bending in. And also the grips are differ here because you can have an overhand grip, you can have an underhand grip. They all have variations, okay?
Yes.
When you hit an underhand grip, it's nice because you're also gonna hit a little bit of those biceps as you pull backwards and everything. But then also the nice thing when you hit an overhand and you're doing some pulls, you can see under, you know, as I do this and I pull from here, the bicep gets more activated as well.
Yes.
But it's not a bicep exercise, it's for back. But then watch this, if I turn my hand, look at the angle at which when I'm pulling from here, what happens? It shifts.
Yes.
Okay? The shift moves now from focusing a lot more into the bicep. Your forearms tend to work more because it's a little bit more aggressive on the forearm overhand.
Yes.
Okay? But also at the same time, if you think about it, when I'm doing here, pulling from here, also mostly the back of my my rear deltoids will work a little bit more as well.
Okay.
However, when I'm here, they don't work as much. What's engaged is much more here. But when I turn, you can even see my tricep kicking in and this shoulder muscle kicking in. And as I pull, it helps. But
So
then again,
it works for the shoulders as well.
it works for the shoulders, but it's not for the shoulders.
Okay.
That's where everybody confuses it. Okay.
Yes.
Now, here's the trick when it comes to basically exercises. Your body can never work as one unit. Everything filters. As much as when I bend and do bend overs, my legs I have to have good base of legs to balance myself from here in order to do the row.
Yes.
Okay. So meaning, yes, I am working back, but it has to be supported by other muscles. I have to have a good core because if my core is not strong enough, then when I get here, most people would tend to say, oh, my back hurts. That's because the core is not strong enough. And also, it's probably, like you need to work on that core to get it stronger. And sometimes it's not because the core is not strong. It's because of the angle at which they are lifting and keeping their back. Okay, instead of this, they're doing that. You probably are doing that. And that's the problem. And also the body weight, where you place your body weight. As you are here, if I'm here, it's different. You can see from my heels, my body weight is more further back. That's why I'm falling back. But if I put more pressure on my toes forward, there, the pressure goes to the knees and my toes.
Okay.
And I don't want that. So when I turn around and I'm here, this is what I want. I want a nice strong base, flat-footed there, more pressure on the big part of my foot, nicely flat on there, okay?
Yes.
So that I'm able to balance and put my body weight in. It doesn't matter to me whether you're holding it like that, underhand grip or overhand grip, but today I'm just gonna use an underhand grip.
Okay.
So I'm able to pull a little bit. To me, it feels a bit better and good like that. And I find that I'm more in control with my grip.
Yes.
However, I do alter it sometimes and do an overhand grip because I do want my hand to be stronger either way or. Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna do just 10 repetitions on it. Nice control movement again. No pressure on the back. You have to keep your back straight in order for you to get this right. And again, the width is important. important. Okay. I like a little bit wider back. So to get a wider back, I believe someone may differ with me to hold a little bit of a medium to a wider grip. But if I want more wide, I go more out when I grip the bar. So I want to take it, this is the line I use, just so I'm sure this is equal, this is equal. Back, and I lean a little bit forward, and then I pull. Okay, now this movement is for back muscles. When I say back muscles, come with me, come with me,
Okay.
come with me. Okay, this is the human bones, okay? But then at the same time, even if this is human bones, there's no muscles here. This is the back, but I want you to see that these are the trapezius, if you look here at the back here. There's these scapulus trapezius muscles, they go in here, and you are working the lat muscles that comes out from here, and also the whole chain here when you are bending down. So this is the whole chain you're working and more of the lats. But this is not specific for lats. So it almost hits the whole back muscles. Basically from here, going all the way up. Okay, so that is the difference. This is the front part of the muscular system. We just need the back one now. Okay, so that I can educate you a little bit more. You can see all the muscle groups over on that muscular system there.